Raging Cajuns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Quick release by the QB. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Get it out on the screen. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bring in the heat. Ripping through the defense. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. To the air, it's Simpson. Got the quick pass. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover.
Touchdown, Alabama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Scanning the field is Howard. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robertson. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
And the Raging Cajuns are on the move. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Raging Cajuns with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Gets it out quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Raging Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. At the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. This is a designed run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Howard. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cajuns. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating when you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. Finds a little space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep. And that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place, and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
On 3rd and long, you need to push it downfield. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Nailed down this one right at midfield. Here comes that Alabama offense. To the ground with the back. Still running at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Pressure coming. It's a seam wide open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off play action. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown tie.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the fourth. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Raging Cajuns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Turning it on. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Quick completion on the out. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you...
They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Louisiana, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On the option. He'll toss it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And a quick shuffle pass underneath.
Nice job by the quarterback. Evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion. Next play.
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Thanks so much.